Hello everyone, my name is Somongri and I'd like to welcome you guys all back to more Injustice. We are in Chapter 8 as Batman going to rescue Batman. So I will talk to you guys again during the fights.
There they are. We're getting closer. Stay alert.
Hello, Bruce. Still as handsome as ever.
Save it, Selina.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I joined him to protect you. He said if I helped find you, he'd...
Spare me.
I didn't believe him, but it bought us time. I misdirected him.
Small comfort for the ones who died in my place.
Damn it, Bruce. Do you have any idea what I... Do you think I'm here by coincidence? Let's leave. We can be free of him. Be together.
There is no we anymore.
Bastard.
I have a job to do.
So do I.
The bat versus the cat. The fur versus the rabies. And if the bat wins, the fur will then have the rabies. So here we are with Batman versus Selina Kyle, like I just said. And Catwoman, very cool. She's usually not on either side, good or bad. She usually does stuff for her interest. She's more of a feline roamer. She has awesome athletic skills. She is very good in gymnastics, and she is very good at being a burglar or thieving and stuff like that. And as you guys all know, if you have seen any Batman whatsoever, there is always that love interest between Batman and Catwoman. And it really gives you some interesting sexual vibes, if you will, because Batman, you can tell he kind of wants to, and she wants to, but they're just a bit different, that they end up fighting it out instead. So, not your typical romance, but a very interesting and appealing one to all the fans out there. And you know what? I don't want to fight anymore. Me, being Bruce right now, I can make this compromise. So, Selina, later on today, I would love to take you out on a date. I'll pick you up in my brand new, freshly washed Batmobile. Oh yeah! You just got denied, girl. Oh yeah! And here all this time I thought cats always landed on their feet. Ooh, wager.
Come to mama.
You're testing my patience.
Ooh, it looks like Mama won that. But you know what? I'm going to have to break it off between these two, because Catwoman, she's got all those whips, she's got those really sharp claws, and she takes her alter ego a little too serious. I mean, who would dress up like any sort of animal and walk around during the night doing crazy things? I mean, who would do that? Come on, Selina. I thought me and you were meant to be, but when you started playing with that ball of yarn and licking yourself, I knew we were not right for each other. Sorry, babe. Can't play anymore. Vicky's calling.
You joined the wrong side, Selina.
He took you in, trained you. Sure, he can be an uptight jerk, but you abandon him for Superman?
I'm not Dick Grayson.
This is Damian Wayne.
Wayne?
His son. But Superman's been more of a father than you ever were.
You stopped being my son when you killed Dick Grayson. He was my son.
Whoa, Damian Wayne, huh? Okay, so we have Batman versus Nightwing, but that dialogue there kind of threw me for a loop, because I always thought Damian Wayne was Robin. But either way, we're going to pummel this guy, because he's on the bad side. And for you, those of you that do not know about Damian Wayne, kind of interesting story. I know a little bit about that in the comic book realm. Is he was the son of Batman, but Batman didn't even know he existed until he was like 10 or 12 years old, and then he was dropped off by his mother, who happened to be Ra's al Ghul's daughter, who we all saw in the third movie, I believe, and then he took the role on as Robin. But as far as him killing Dick Grayson, who is supposedly Nightwing, I do not know. This actually just threw me for a loop here in this dimension, which is pretty crazy. But either way, we are going to teach him a lesson. Father versus son, Nightwing versus Batman. And that has got me wondering, there has got to be a lot of different changes that has happened in this different dimension here, or this alternate universe, because a lot of stuff just doesn't line up, and you're seeing a whole bunch of different trends going on with all the villains and all the heroes. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a whole new story in there, which is nice, but it can be just a little bit confusing as well. So Nightwing's about to fall. We got a wager.
I'm younger and faster.
You're not me.
Nightwing wins, but only for a brief time, and that was interesting dialogue there, proving that Batman is his father, and now it's time to bury our son. Something a father should never have to do.
You're dead to me.
You okay?
Let's get moving.
Can we play too?
So you're what all the fuss is about. I could say the same about you.
Can't fight it. Next one might not miss.
Raven.
Surrender, Batman.
Ooh, nice. We got to avoid the arrows here. So kind of interesting scene there with Bruce, and I got that one easy. Batman, superior reflexes, no big deal. Come on, I thought you were better than this, Green Arrow.
Have you now?
I guess with Raven controlling him. Oh, catches it in front of his face. Again.
You can't keep this up.
Ooh, a little batarang. 2 for the price of 1. 3 for the price of 1.
Raven, that's enough.
Ooh, Batman versus Green Arrow, but Green Arrow, not really Green Arrow, under the control of Raven right now, as you guys just saw from the cutscene. And in my opinion, these two are very, very similar, and I always thought this would be a tough question. Who would you rather be, Batman or Green Arrow? Now, I know most of you guys out there are Batman fans, so let me break this down. Green Arrow, or Oliver Queen, is a billionaire. He owns a lot of cool technology, and he's very skillful with the bow, and he fights for justice. Batman, billionaire, owns a lot of cool technology, expert martial artist, and also fights for justice. So they're basically almost the same, but in this case, you can only say, I'm Batman, with one of them. So that's my answer, and now it's time to pummel Mr. Queen. And as we're beating him up here, hopefully not too much, because he still is on our side here. I'm going to knock him out quick. Oh, he's got a little arrow action there. Wow, nice little comeback by Green Arrow, but not enough. And I am curious, what would you guys pick? So let me know in the comments below. Hopefully I land the Batmobile here, and then it will be time to go. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Don't just put Batman or Green Arrow. If you pick one or the other, tell me why. That way I know a little bit about your superhero personality, and that'll be kind of interesting to see. So a little bit about the gameplay, since I really haven't touched on that at all. I'm not the best with Batman. I guess I'm just okay. He falls under that category of people that are kind of in this like gadget fighting style, because you got to use a lot of his different moves that come out with like the battering and all these other like different things that he has at his disposal. Here we got a wager.
Become a pincushion.
You're testing my patience.
I have yet to win one of those wagers this round. But anyways, I'm more of like a power player and stuff. Those of you guys that came to like my live stream, I played as Aquaman and I did really well as him. And then I tried playing someone else online as the Flash and I got just destroyed. And for those of you guys that are kind of curious, there are 4 different types of characters in this game, which are the power on the ground, the power that can fly, the gadget characters, and then the acrobatic characters. So it really helps to kind of learn your style and stick with it, and Batman sticks with winning.
I'll apologize later. Raven, show yourself.
Don't tell the others about this, huh? Easy there, tough guy.
Can you walk? Get him outside.
I'm not leaving you.
Just go.
Well, look what I found. Time to end the insurgency.
Aw, yeah, we got Batman versus Yellow Lantern, so there's no mistaking who's who here. This is clearly the evil one, just because he's yellow. And on a little side note, I want to say I'm missing out on this huge epic battle outside that I can just hear roaring out there. And for those of you guys that saw the first part, I never got to mention it because I was talking about Batman and Catwoman, but I thought that was such a sweet scene where they had Aquaman rolling in on those huge sea monsters. So if you guys know what those are called or what they are or what they do, definitely let me know, because those things look pretty awesome and epic. And Green Lantern, or excuse me, Yellow Lantern seems to be having his way with me right now. He is definitely a power player, the one with the flying abilities. And as for Batman, facing off against somebody like this, you got to be a little bit more careful. And I probably could use my special ability a little bit more. I haven't called that down too often. He calls down those mechanical bats that kind of float around you, and then it will help you with your offense and your defense. Not really the best special, in my opinion, that they could have gave Batman. I don't find myself using it too often. I probably should use it more, but I more or less focus on up close and personal, like with the combos with Batman, because that's the only way I've had success thus far. And I think what's cool about Batman is you can fight him in a couple different ways. You can use his gadgets, or you can get up close and personal, because he does have that martial arts skill.
You're testing my patience.
Oh, what do you know? We lose another wager. I think we're 0 for 4 this round. But either way, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm not just making this stuff up about the classes either. I do have the strategy guide. I did buy it because I was new to the games and I thought it would help me a lot. But after reading through that and realizing it's a huge novel and some of those combos are probably like 5 lines long, I know I'm probably never going to pull any of those things off because they are really difficult. But it would be cool to get one of them because they take off like 40-some% health, which would be pretty epic to pull one of those things off. And the most I think I've ever done, not including a special, is probably like 7 or 8. But either way, we're still winning because I'm Batman.
Superman is the enemy, Hal, not me.
Isn't this the part where we disappear?
Damn.
You thought you could fool me, Bruce? Like he did?
This isn't about Joker. It's about you.
I perfected this world. So many lives lost because I held back when I should have used all my power.
For what? To control? To oppress?
I could have prevented Metropolis, saved my family.
Crime took my family too, Clark.
If you weren't the gun. Now. Watchtower.
Superman! Your time is over!
Details from Stryker's Island are still sketchy. Insurgent forces attacked there nearly 90 minutes ago.
What? Andre's there now? Let's go live to Andre Garcia. Andre?
Thanks, Rob. It's chaos out here. High Counselor Superman and his One-Earth forces are battling waves of giant insect-like sea creatures. The metahumans are holding their own, but the regular military is in disarray.
With Batman in custody, is there any sign of who's directing this attack?
So I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode as Batman. Next time we have Chapter 9 with Sexy Lexi. So you know it's going to get wild and it's going to get crazy. So don't forget to leave a thumbs up for Batman and subscribe for more Injustice. Have a great day, everyone.